Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. You are just in time to watch me change everything. So you may have noticed that I have tons of money, but none of it's real. I am switching to prop money. So that's what we're doing today. Is we're gonna consolidate anyway because we need to, but we're gonna consolidate with prop money, and we are moving to prop money. So we had a winter storm Enzo, I think is what he was called. And during that time, I had a hard time getting to the bank. Well, there was no bank because when it's cold like that in Texas, the state closes down. So it opened up my eyes to a lot of complications I had, plus just some personal things as well. So bank aside, scheduling aside, personally, I have cash stuffed before. This is not my first time cash stuffing, but what I do have on hand stays in my safe. But my safe is only so big. So as I am like growing my binders and my envelopes and all that and trying to grow my system, I'm out of room in my safe. Where my safe is not ideal to get a bigger one. And so, I mean, what it is what fits. And so I have decided. Also, my money is not making me any money here. It'll make me more money in I have 2 high yields, and I have my basic checking account also draws interest. So it'll make me more money in the bank. I do believe in having cash on hand, so I'll always be that person, but I don't want to keep all my cash in the safe. I want it making money for me. So we're redoing everything. We're going to keep our binders, stuff like that, but I am going to consolidate with prop money. And first of all, I think this $2 bill is probably it's my favorite out of all of them. But I am going to consolidate my money with prop money. And then going forward, how this will work is as I do the challenges, I will stuff also with prop money. But to keep it, the only way that this is going to work, if this is something that you decide to follow suit with, and to do, the only way that this works is if you're honest with yourself. So like, I'll only have a certain amount to stuff because that's all I have in the bank to go into savings. I will transfer it into my savings. It'll draw interest. I'll stuff with prop. When it comes time from my games to my sinking funds, when it comes time to actually like move the money where it needs to go, I have trackers for that, and I have specific savings accounts for certain things. So everything will it'll still work as if I'm using real cash. So give me 1 second to get everything out and we'll get started. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed you're in a different position. I'm trying to make it to where bumping is not as much, so I'm sitting different. And I was tired of also being over here the whole time. So now we're coming in sideways. We'll see how that works. We'll see how the bumpage goes when I edit. I also turned on my fan. You may be able to hear it. I don't know. So first we're going to start with this one. And all we're doing is we're going to take out, let me move this forward. I had spread it out so that it was easier to grab. And I put the one, like I knew we weren't going to use any 50s or 100s today. So, no. Okay, there we go. So I took those out. Well, I guess I didn't because they're the 50s. I took the 100s and the 2s. That's what I meant. I took the 100s and the 2s out. But all we're doing is we're switching the real money for prop money. So there was 10 in this one. And this one I have it where it automatically transfers. But I do think I'm going to stuff a little bit just so we have a physical thing and we can see it. We'll put this in the back. So this is 3, 5, 6. So there's $6 in this one. Let's put that back. Okay, there's nothing in this one. This one, I haven't stuffed yet, neither have this one. This one has a place marker. That is $1, but honestly, these are not real either, so I'm just gonna keep, it doesn't make sense to me to change this one, except that it's hard to get in and out. We'll change it to this one. Yeah, that's way easier. This one was hard to get in and out. Okay, so that's one. But that's all we're doing. We're just changing, in this video, we're just changing everything, if I don't catch myself on fire, we're changing everything to prop. So there was $5 in this challenge. And we're doing that so that we can, so that it's easier for us to have the money on hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's easier to have the money on hand. This is, hold on, because this is not working for me. So hold on. Okay, we're back. And I'm back over here. I'm not sitting crooked anymore. That just was not working for me. I don't think there's any more in here that we've done. So it's just this one. And it is 2. 1, 2. The reason I like cash stuffing in the first place is because to me, it makes you more accountable because it's in hand. Like, you can't spend it. You can't just swipe your card. I don't think there's nothing in there. Let's not catch on fire. You can't just swipe your card. Like, you have to use your cash. When you're out, you're out. Sorry, I got the hiccups. When you're out, you're out. What is that, 15? 10, 15. And I just think it's easy. It's easier to keep track of when you have like your hands on it. Just for us in general, even without like weather or anything like that, getting to the bank, our bank is a few towns away. It's just getting to the bank is not easy. It's not a practical thing for us. $10. And this was not stuffed on video, so I did that off camera. But this one has 10. And that's it for this binder. Okay. Let's see what this has. 20, 30, 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. So we're going to do 2 20s and 5. Let's stick that back in there. Put this in the back. So all of this cash will go to the savings fund, the high yield savings account. And once the challenge that it came out of is finished and is allocated somewhere, then that money will go to where it was meant to be. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This, no. All right. Like I said, I think this is going to be $6. I think this is going to be better for us, for our situation. Also, I was going to the bank to get money out, and then I have to physically, I don't have to, I can go through the drive-thru, but it's easier to physically go in than it is to go through the drive-thru at this specific bank to get the correct change, because getting it out of the ATM, you're only getting 20s. If something was to happen and my only access was an ATM around here, I wouldn't have had any change. The previous Mini Monday video, I didn't have 41s. I had, I think, 35 ones and a 5. Like, that had a lot to do with the snowstorm. Get my words out. But it's gonna happen again. So again, for us living where we live way out in the middle of nowhere. living where we live, it is better. This is better. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we'll do 25, 6, 7, 8. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess that works, didn't it? 25, 26, 25, 26. I'm not paying the IOU yet because, like I said, I'm just switching out my money right now. I'm not doing any challenges or anything like that. And I want this to stick correctly. I don't want to mess up my count because I have, again, this is representation of real money, so I don't want to mess up my count. So I'm not doing that yet, and I don't think there's anything in this. No. Okay. I think that's it. I think this is a short and sweet video, and I think we're all consolidated, and we can move on to the real stuff, and I can put this somewhere. I need to fix it is what I need to do. I am gonna miss, like, it's similar, like it's the same size and stuff like that, but it's also different. I don't know how to describe it, and so I don't know how to describe this. It's just paper. So I'm gonna miss like this, but that's all. Again, this will be better. So this money is going to be on its way. I don't know if that is big enough. It is, it'll work. This money is gonna go into a bank deposit bag or envelope. I have an envelope that says bank deposit. It's gonna go there, and it's gonna go to the bank and not be here in the house anymore. And it's gonna draw interest. I have a new tracker to track my interest. I get paid monthly. I get interest on my checking account as well, not as much, but I get a little bit. So I'm going to track my interest earned monthly and see what that gets us, and see what we can do with that money that we saved this year. And let me know if you are watching, and if you've stuck around this long and you haven't tuned out, let me know if you think prop money is something that would work for you. Do you have difficulties getting back and forth to the bank? Is it far away? Do you just live in an area where you probably don't want money just lying around? Stuff like that. Like, what do you think of using prop money? And with that, I hope you have, I don't know what day this is going to post. If it's at the beginning of the week, I hope you have a good week. If it's at the end of the week, I hope you have a good weekend. Be kind. Be kind to people. I've been seeing a lot of things lately where people are not being kind. Be kind to people. It costs nothing to be kind to people. You don't know what other people are going through. Just stop. Don't be ugly. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye.